Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed and Reviewed. Distilled, Brewed and Reviewed. My name is John, and I'm in the world famous Sipping Den, and now you are too. Just an overview real quick. On this channel, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. I also do a famous Sunday morning coffee review, and I welcome you all to join me during these reviews. I also challenge you to check out my playlist because it's too great to even describe. I created it and can't even get into how great it is. It's become its own living thing. But I can tell you this, it's the most easily navigatable because I have it categorized and subcategorized in such a beautiful way. It's going to make it so easy for you to find stuff. Every comment I do, furthermore, is pinned because it has a link to what I'm reviewing. In this case, champagne / sparkling wine. I'm excited. I love doing these reviews. I love these products. I love getting into them and sharing them with you. And it's just a beautiful thing. I appreciate if you can sub. That would be a wonderful thing. At least comment on my video, right? All this helps the analytics, helps me. Help me help you, Jerry. Help me help you. All right. Borrasca. Wow. Prosecco. DOCG. That is the highest rating in Italy for wines. DOCG. This is about $15.99. Check out this label. Check it out, man. Beautiful. For you beautiful ladies out there, remember your first pair of shoes when you were a kid? It was shiny like this with the gold sparkles. Yeah. Now, tell me this doesn't look good as a presentation on the table. DOCG. And let me tell you, DOCG again on the label. 11% alcohol by volume. It is from Veneto, Italy, and I am a big sparkling wine fan. Now, Prosecco, all right, that's basically champagne in Italy, all right? Only champagne from the Champagne region of France can be called champagne. Everything else has their own thing, right? The Italians call it Prosecco. The Germans call it Sekt. We call it sparkling wine. Am I forgetting anyone? Cava for the Spanish, and on it goes. There are two, I think, wineries in the United States that can call their sparkling wine champagne due to the fact they got grandfathered in prior to the lawsuit the French did. I'm not going to get into that right now. Just an interesting little fact. This is a beautiful label. $15.99, highest rating you can get. And why do I love sparkling wine, champagne? And then I use them interchangeably. Okay, I know the difference, but most people call everything sparkling champagne. That's okay. Okay, we're not going to get stupid. Because when I have parties here, okay, when I invite people over to my dinner parties, which I love to throw, by the way, I always like to hand everybody as they come in some type of sparkling wine as an aperitif to get them rolling, to get them going. But on my own, I have been drinking sparkling. I'm Italian, okay? So I have been using sparkling wine to go with seafood forever. I mean forever. I especially like it with baked clams. For some reason, baked clams or anything in a shell, mussels, oysters. I love champagne with it. And I've been drinking it since I was young, believe it or not. Like a teenager, because it goes so well. And being from an Italian family, it's not a big deal. All right. Champagne is underutilized. It's utilized for celebrations, and that's great. But it goes so well. It's a wine, remember. It's just a fermented or a sparkling wine. It's got the bubbles in it, right? It's got the carbon dioxide. But that is such a palate cleanser, and you're still getting all the beautiful flavors. So let's show you how to open this. A lot of people fear opening sparkling wine, right? You ever see them? You know what I'm talking about. They're all nervous and they're anticipating. Let me show you how easy this really is. So on this one, we have a little. Now, champagne is generally in a bottle that's heavier and thicker. Why? Because it's got a lot of pressure in it, right? And so the bottle's usually thicker to withstand that so it doesn't blow up. And a lot of times the cork has a cage on it. It has this metal. to kind of keep the cork from flying out of it. Now, this is going to be so beautiful and so easy. This is the best thing I'm ever going to show you. Now, this cage, this metal, always has a little, see, you just pull this down, look. Can you see it? We pull this down. All right, we pull that down. Now we're going to put our thumb over this, and now we're safe. This isn't a gun, all right? It isn't so powerful it's going to blow my thumb off. No. Okay. You can do this at 100 years old. And we're going to undo the cage, all right? I'm going to unscrew it. And here it is now. I could take it off, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep my thumb on it in case it was to go off. And then all I'm going to do is wrap my finger around it and just twist from the bottom, right? This is like, so you ever get a shot, you're nervous about a shot, and you're all nervous, and the doctor, and you don't want to look, and right, and you're like, well, when's it gonna? And he's like, we're done. That's how easy it is. This is it. This is not a big thing. You just do it while you're talking or whatever, right? Practice. It's nothing. I promise you. I just showed you. I'm taking the mystery out of this, opening these things. These things are very easy to open. All right. Let's do it. You're going to look at the color now. Look at the beautiful. Ooh, it's almost a platinum. Platinum. Glera grape, right? That's what Prosecco's made out of. Glera. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's not quite platinum. It's got a little yellow golden hue to it. Let's give it a sniff. Oh, I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan. Here's a DOCG. Beautiful presentation. $15.99. But does it taste good? Now I gotta tell you, it's not the first time I've had this one. So I kind of already know. But let's do it together. Oh, it just smells crisp. It just smells clean. It just smells invigorating. I'm going to be honest. I mean, you like flowers, you know, I don't care who you are. If you don't get just relaxed and just love the smell of flowers, you're missing out on life. You really, come on. Stop. Flowers smell good. They do. Okay. And this is floral. It also has beautiful apples and pears. The usual suspects involved in this. But that smells really good. Okay, a fresh bowl of apples and a fresh bowl of pears. And I'm talking about yellow apples, nice pears, ripe, not hard, just beautiful, sweet smell. And sometimes I could just sit down here and smell a damn thing all day, but I feel like I should taste it. All right, everybody. Cheers. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I wish I can invite you all to my, I love entertaining, okay? I love it. I love making people happy, and I love putting on a spread that just, I don't want you to bring anything when you come here. I want to have it all. And I want to hand you this when you walk in the door. And have all the wines to go with all the food, okay? And some of you will be here. You will. I've made friends on YouTube. And get you down to sipping that. But for now, let me just say this. This is a kiss of sweetness. Just a kiss. And the refreshing effervescence that cleanses the palate, that as you're talking to people, right, loosens you up a little bit. 11%, so you're at, the goal's not to get smashed. The goal is to be able to enjoy the flavors and the festivity. Do you like fresh, delicious, ripe to perfection yellow apples? That's sweetness. Pears that just dissolve in your mouth. How about honeydew or cantaloupe? $15.99. And not only is an aperitif, but to go with salads and seafood and baked clams. Oh, man. Been drinking it since I've been about 15 years old, believe it or not. Believe it or not. You got to remember now, my grandmother would be over 100. And she used to share. She was a little Italian woman, beautiful. Share all these beautiful beverages with me and stories. I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it. Anyway, cheers everybody. Try this. It's great. Give me a sub. I love you. I'll see you on the next one.